Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today we're going to work with the energy of the Sun in Cancer, which for you is in the 10th house of career. And how can you best utilize that to really get what you want to get out of all this time, right? We've got a lot of things happening. We do have Mercury goes retrograde today on the 18th. So Mercury is retrograde until the 12th. We have a new moon eclipse happening in Cancer, and so that's a great time to pull your energy in and really want to plant your seed of intention for what you want to do in your career, and then nurture it and watch it grow and sprout. So that is on the 21st on the solstice, so it's at 0 degrees. So before I forget, please hit the thumbs up, and that's a great way to let me know that you appreciate my time and my effort. And also, if you leave me a comment, even if it's just an emoji, a couple things happen. One, I write you down in my book so that when I channel messages, I'm really focused in on your energy, so you're more likely to get one that resonates for you. But right now, I am going to pull a card on the mid-month in the Cancer, mid-season of Cancer. So that's in 2 weeks when I'll pull that. Everyone that leaves me a comment on a Libra video, you will go into a drawing, and on the Libra video, I will pull a card for somebody, and et cetera, et cetera. So Sun, Moon, and Rising, if you comment on all those, it's 3 opportunities. Oh, 2 sets of videos, so 6 opportunities to maybe get a reading. So I would highly recommend doing that. So your overall energy is very interesting. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. This is career. This is building something, working with other people to create abundance for you and your loved ones. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to do the 9-card spread. Let's see where it takes us. But that is beautiful, lovely energy to be sure. So here we go. So that's working together with others. These come with little mantras. It's the Light Seers Tarot. I really, really, really recommend this deck. Just obsessed with it. So this one says, I step into the vibration of conscious collaboration. And the 10 of Pentacles is, I am successful and I share my wealth with those I love. I would recommend backing that up, writing those down, and using those for your mantras. Those are amazing. Okay, so if you've never seen this before, we're going to cover past, present, and future, thoughts, feelings, and actions. I assigned the Lenormand houses to each of the different positions, and we're going to kind of just dive in and see what's going on. This is the key to the situation, soulmate. Okay, soulmate. We're talking about people, souls, that we incarnate with in multiple lifetimes. And sometimes they are our boyfriend or our girlfriend or our husband and our wife. And so, yes, it could be the love relationship, okay? But a lot of times they're our friends. Sometimes they're our enemies because they're all here to help us in one way or the other to grow and expand our life and to fulfill the dreams and the goals that we have set up for ourselves. And so, yes, it could... Really interesting. It could be that it's a time of regeneration for you. Career changes. Most likely. Because we have Pentacles, Pentacles, this regeneration, and it's happening in your house, this, of career that has primary. So I'm going to guess that this is probably somebody who's going to help you along in that, that you're comfortable with as a friend. It's somebody, it could be your spouse who's very supportive while you're between jobs, because I think you might be between jobs, because we have between worlds here, as in the recent past in the area that you were thinking about and researching and trying to find information is maybe you're looking for a job change or a career change, or you have had one that kind of foisted on you that you have to be like, I got to look for a job. I got to make a career change. This isn't what I wanted. This wasn't what I expected. And so it could be that your soulmate has been loving and supporting and caring for you, or it could be that you get a lead or a goal or something from one. So in the arena of what do you need to do to transform your life, you have clean it up. Okay, I actually just saw a resume. So check your resume. Like, there are lots of online resources that will help you and guide you to having a resume that works really well. There are gosh, LinkedIn will have resources for you on that. I took a whole class on it once. There are certain things that need to be done to bring your, oh gosh, okay, so I live in Michigan, and I'm sure not everybody that's watching my video does, but look around. Michigan actually has a resource where you can go to, the state of Michigan does, a job training resource, but you go there and they will help you clean up your resume also. And so there's lots of ways to get that information, but so cleaning up your resume, also cleaning up your expectations, like okay, so this is behind, but look, you're moving out of the gray into the light. And so this could also be that you need to change your energy. And so say this has nothing to do with any of this other stuff. When you create space in your life, new opportunities come to you. So maybe you haven't lost your job, but you'd like a different one. Or maybe this doesn't even have anything to do with that, but you want to bring in a relationship, a friend, whatever it is. Literally, physically changing, cleaning up the energy around you by getting rid of. I want to say getting rid of, but also dusting out the corners, vacuuming, tidying up. That creates a different energy, which promotes new energy to flow in. So a little spring cleaning, no matter what time of year it is. We have here Treasure Island. Your Treasure Island, like the universe is bringing to you what you need. It is a matter of trusting in that. There is a regeneration. Pruning off the old so that something new can come. Look at this. This is a tree that is growing after it's been wiped out by a volcano. So a major shakeup, a major something happens, but then the opportunity for new growth happens. You have had a hard time believing that the hand of God was in this. I want to say trust that. There is no reason not to in these cards that I'm seeing, but also just basically I know this. So sometimes, I guess the phrase I just heard was, life happens for you, not to you. And it doesn't always feel like that in the moment. Trust me, I recognize that feeling. But I think you're going to recognize in the future, see this balance of, to be fair, you are going to feel balanced out. There is a need to let something go, because we have the little, really close, but you see on the one side, there's the little fortune cookie, on the other side, there's the little egg. Well, the fortune cookie card in here is one that says, not for you. And the egg is opportunity and something to grow. It also is peace, a sense of peace and harmony, but it's also opportunity. And so releasing something to make space for something new to come in. And so the obstacle has been the deep inner knowing. This is being willing to tap into your intuition and allowing your intuition to guide you through this process. Because sometimes we kind of get stuck, right, in this energy of, well, this has always been this way, this is the way it should be, this is what I expect. But you are a initiating sign. And so for you, it should be a little bit easier to adjust, to be a little more flexible. So I'm rooting for you. And currently, okay, this card pops up a lot. So it's chaos and conflict, but it's number 33. I don't know if you can see that. It's right here. Number 33. Number 33 is growth. So chaos and conflict of the volcano, but still there's growth. It's like, who was I talking to? One of the other signs is like, you have to crack eggs to make an omelet. You have to disrupt the way things were in order to create something new and better. It is a co-collaboration with others, and Spirit also, Spirit stands at the ready to help us, but it requires us asking them. There is that whole free will piece to it. So a change in the wind for the future, but you also have a time for a nap. And so this change is coming. I don't know how fast it's going to get here, or after the change, you're going to need a break. I'm not really sure how that's going to work out there. That's interesting. Let's get a little clarification on that, I think. Oh, commitment. Signing of a contract, a new beginning, and a long-awaited change. Okay, I think that the change is coming. A long-awaited change is the stork, okay, for the new beginning for the contract. So it's not happening. Oh gosh, it's not happening as fast as you would like it to, and this is causing this chaos and conflict. But remember that your soulmate is there supporting you, so it'll work out. The treasure chest is in the future. The sense of balance is in the future. The change is in the future, and so I think that, you know, understanding that this contract, this new beginning is coming. We have this. Stork is the 9 months, but I don't want you to get hung up on the 9 months. It is that long-awaited change for something to happen, to pop. And so we go from the 3 to the 10, though. So this is working on the making effort, showing up, doing the work. It's consistency, and you know, consistently networking, because they're using yarn to create that. They're weaving it like a net. And so networking and working collaboratively with others, waiting for that soulmate that says, oh, hey, I got this idea for you. Get your resume cleaned up. If this, you know, for some of you, if this is not resonating, check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. This might not be your story this time, but this feels very, very, very much about business to me. That's the only energy I'm really picking up here. So we have Prince of Winter, which would be like the Knight of Swords. Intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. Seek out intellectual solution to your problem. When it says seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, that does not ever scream to me romance. Never once. Okay, that's a matter of the heart that belongs in the heart. But intellectual, working with others, finding the way, creating your network. Okay, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes, conflict and chaos. So something is definitely, the change is coming, and maybe you can't see it just this moment, but it's happening. Now, if you've been out of work for a while, I think it's happening sooner rather than later, because the Knight of Swords is very fast energy. Knight of Swords is an air sign like you. It's very up in the head. It's so yes, using your intellect to make a decision. This regeneration, I don't know. It's the death and the rebirth process, right? And so I guess it depends on what stage you're at. That card definitely wanted to come out. It says practice compassion, see things from a different perspective. I feel like that's compassion for yourself. Like maybe you're like, how did this get like this? So you have act as if your partner is here, whether you have someone in your life or not. Act as if they're with you, so that they will always consider them. This deck is called Whispers of Love, so of course it's going to be about romance. I feel like act like that career, that job, that dream, whatever that you are trying to create, that you are waiting on here, is already here, right? Make space for it in your life. Organize yourself in a way that you are ready to hit the ground running, because I think you're going to have to hit the ground running. I'm going to pause for a moment and shift gears. If this is romance, something is coming in very quickly of a soulmate situation. This is a long-awaited change, because this could be an engagement and a new beginning. It could also be a birth of a child. Ooh. Which would cause chaos and conflict and definitely change things. And this would be the Ten of Pentacles energy. So for a fraction of you, this could be about a romantic relationship or the birth of a child. This COVID is going to have a lot of birth of children coming after this. We're going to have COVID babies all over the place, and I think we need a better name for them than that. Just saying it. I'm a COVID baby. That's all right. I'm a Bay of Pigs baby, so it goes like that sometimes. Okay, let's see what we have here. Or the Cuban Missile Crisis, I guess we should say. I was the Cuban Missile Crisis baby. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. It might not happen as quickly as you would like. It might be happening tomorrow with this Knight of Swords energy, but I feel like this is being ready, being prepared, being really honest with yourself about how you're setting yourself up for success. I was married to this guy who was looking for a job. And he starts out his resume with, I'm the oldest of 9 kids. I'm like, dude, nobody cares. Take that out. What? That's who I am. They need to know who I am. No, they need to know what you can do. So he struggled with the brutally honest, what is really important in a resume thing. So don't put yourself in that position. But enjoy the journey. You have stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. And around you, these changes are not only good, but they're necessary. Bring your awareness to the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. What can you do right now that cleans up the situation, that puts you in the position? How can you build the network? How can you make yourself ready for, even if it's, if you are looking to attract a romantic partner into your life, there needs to be space in your home for someone to, put a toothbrush in a drawer and, so literally clearing some space, also helps to bring that in. If you have a new baby coming, you definitely need to be cleaning some space out for that. So you have a healing card. It says, phenomenal healing energy flows through every cell in my body. This time out, this rest, this nap, this in-between spaces that you're in, it has been an opportunity for you to catch your breath, to straighten up some of the chaos around you, and to organize things in a way that allow you to be ready to go forward, because the situation is going to regenerate into something that is beautiful and promising, and there's so much going on here. But if you're always worried about what's next or the future or whatever, you're missing the right now where there's so much fun. So remember to enjoy the journey of where you are right now. All right, you guys have a great month. Be sure to leave me a comment so I can put you in the drawing for the 1-card reading that I'm going to do for Libra. And check out your sun, your moon, and your rising. I really appreciate it. And you guys take care. We'll talk soon.